Hey guys, it is Tuesday here in West Virginia, and we've got a couple of Mopar trucks to crack open for you. So it's a 2-4 Truckin' Tuesday. One is an older release from Matchbox, and one is a brand new release from M2 Machines. The Matchbox one, I think we unboxed a few years back on our channel because I had this one here. That's the guy I'm talking about from the Superfast series. I don't even think they're still making the Superfast series. Not sure. I haven't seen them for a while. Just been seeing the moving parts and the collectors series. But this one I picked up when I was in the Philippines and then had since gotten rid of it. So I figured I would acquire it again. And any other Mopar trucks that Matchbox has launched with rubber tires. Because the casting's kind of cool. It's a little small, but it's okay. And this one itself looks cool because of the black and orange paint job with the Skyjacker livery. And this wheel choice is pretty cool because it's the same wheels that were used on the 2011 Garage Series Hot Wheels 70 Dodge Power Wagon back in the Walmart set from 2011. And the only difference was it had a chrome lip, but that was it. The wheels were the same, tires were the same. Actually, the colors of the truck obviously would have been the same, orange and black. So it kind of is a little nostalgic with this one. So very cool piece. And this lineup, they had this here, the 68 Dodge D200. Then they had a 2010 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor. That was a cool looking one too. The 62 Willys Jeep wagon, and then the 64 Pontiac Grand Prix. That was another cool one. And then a 80 Porsche 911 Turbo. That was probably the more popular one in the set, I think. But actually, all of them were pretty good, in my opinion. Just the Dodge truck is the one that stuck out to me because it had real riders. And at this time, this is a newer casting and such. Now it's old news because this came out, I think, in 2020, something like that. But yeah, cool piece. Let's go ahead and get him out. I've already kind of broke him loose. And then another cool feature about this is it comes with the collector box. I think Matchbox Collectors series replaced Superfast, but I'm not sure. I just haven't seen Superfast in a couple of years, and that doesn't mean they quit making them because our Walmart doesn't get stuff like they used to. This year, I was complaining last year. This year is a lot worse than last year. I found some Chase stuff, but not much. I found some good, like, run-of-the-mill stuff, like the Coca-Cola M2 stuff the other day. I found those. But, yeah, nothing that extreme, though. This one, too, I don't even know if it's got an interior in it, to be honest with you, because the way the windows are blacked on it, and it's very light. It feels very cheap, to be honest with you. The base is plastic, chrome. At least they could have went with metal, like Hot Wheels does with their premium stuff, and they could have given us a little bit of front end tampos or painting, like the headlight and the grill openings and stuff. But they didn't. And I guess maybe it does have an interior because of the orange floor and such, and the orange, like, shock area tells me that the interior would have been orange, but it probably isn't. There's nothing in there. It's probably just a flat piece of plastic, because these windows are not just tinted, they're painted black. So they're solid black. So yeah, this is almost just like putting a main line in with my other trucks that are all premiums, because it's just, in my opinion, poorly made. They should have at least put clear windows and give you an interior. But, yeah, what sold me, though, was the wheel and tires, because it was nostalgic, as I said, because of the 70 Power Wagon from the Garage Series from Hot Wheels back in 2011. The rear end's nicely detailed with the taillight tampo, stripes, the Skyjacker back there, and the Dodge lettering on the tailgate and such. Your Dodge emblems on the front fender legs, that's cool. Just wish it was metal on metal. It just feels really light. But still not bad. It'll go over with the other Dodge trucks. The ones, especially from Mattel, I'll put him over there near them. He's kind of an outcast, though. It's the Matchbox one, and every other one from Mattel is Hot Wheels, but at least it's running Hot Wheels wheels and tires. So that's one thing that'll make it fit in better. So the next one is the one that I was waiting for a little while, and this guy here, it's a little close up here. Sorry. Let me adjust the camera. Okay, there we go. So this is the 1978 Dodge Adventure 150 model kit. It's like a baby blue, sky blue, and white two-tone. And it's got a white interior, which is pretty cool. Nice color combo, in my opinion. They did another model kit that was identical to this, except the top was red. It was red and white, and it was also on a two-wheel drive platform. So this is only the second time they've done a two-wheel drive model kit. All the others have been slammed trucks and such. They haven't done a 4x4 model kit yet for the Mopars. Just seen today that they have a couple of new Mopar trucks coming up. One is very cool. I just seen a picture of a real one on Facebook, and ironically, later in the day, I found out M2's making one, and they have nothing to do with one another. And it was, I think the kit or the option package is called Hands On or Hand On, and has a picture of a bull head, and it just looks really cool. It's yellow and the color matched wheels. It's a power wagon too. So that one is coming up from M2, which is really cool. And then they have another SRT one slammed on the ground in Panther Pink. So that's really cool, because I ended up making my own slammed Panther Pink one out of one of the Power Wagon Hobby Lobby exclusives. So anyways, we got these two trucks coming up. That's pretty cool. I thought there was another one, but I guess not. I guess the only new ones that are out at the moment are this guy here, and then the auto hauler one that we unboxed last week. So anyways, let's go ahead and take it out and get a better look at it. The back of the package looks pretty cool. It's got like the, I don't know if this is the Rocky Mountains or what it is, but the snow-covered peaks of the mountains. It could even be somewhere in Alaska. And then, yeah, I'll wait till we get it out and go over all this stuff. I hope I don't dump it everywhere. Which, with these packages, I'm kind of like known for dumping everything. Let me get it out in front of the camera so I don't knock the camera over, too. So yeah, good news. I didn't dump it all out, but it's going to be hard to keep it in. Let me angle the camera a little better again. All right, so one thing I think this is the first time also is, let me see. All right, cool. Now get that top heavy weight off of it, but there's your truck. We'll look at it last. I was going to put it together, but I'm not going to do that on camera because we're going into like almost 10 minutes already. We'll do an updated look at it in a short or something like that. So anyways, this is one of the first things I think I've ever seen for one of these trucks is Mopar rallies, like the muscle car rallies right here. Usually we got these 5 slots and stillies with the dog dish caps. So the Mopar rallies is a new one. If I was putting them on, which I probably will, I'm going to flip the tires and use black walls. I don't really like the white wall. I think it takes away from the Mopar rally. The yellow, I think that's yellow lettered. That's what it looks like through the camera, at least. Let me see. That's glued down. Oh, yeah, it's got a cover on it, so that's cool. They're indented, so I thought it was just exposed, but it's got the cover over top of it. So anyways, you also get 2 motor choices, like the old 360, and then a new supercharged Hellcat engine, which is pretty cool. And that's a cool looking screwdriver with a white, or just a really foggy clear handle. Still the crappy 4-point. I love the 6-point screwdrivers. I wish they would go back to that. But anyways, though, you get 2 sets of wheels and tires with this guy, so that's really cool. Now let's take a look at him and go around all 4 sides. So it looks really good in this blue color. I really like this color. It's a little lighter than Petty Blue, and then nice detailed front end as usual. And I don't know, is it blacked out down there where the turn signals go? It just looks odd. Like it's painted black down in there. Maybe it is. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, you can see where the axles go in, that it is a 2-wheel drive platform. Nice look on the back with the Dodge and the baby blue on the white tailgate. And this is my birth year, 78, so that's cool. That's one thing I like about most of the Dodge trucks are like 78s and such. There's a lot of 78s, so I can relate with them. That's the one thing I like about the dualies, the square body dualies I collect. A lot of them are like either 73 or 78s. There are different years though. There are some 75s and 77s, but I've noticed a lot of 78s. The new Hobby Lobby exclusive, the blue, 2-tone blue one, that's a 78. I would like to get my hands on it. There's one that finally popped up on eBay, but the guy wants 70 bucks. He's out of his mind. I would pay 30 for one, but not 70. That's crazy. So guys, that's it for our Truckin' Tuesday. As I said, once I get this together, I'll do a short on it and have it up there. And then eventually we'll do a video on some 2-wheel drive M2 trucks, because we've done all the others. We've done the 4x4s in a video. We've done the slammed ones in a video. So it's about time we do 2-wheel drives in a video. So maybe we'll get that later in the month of May or come June. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Not sure if we'll be back before Friday. So if not, have a great week. And be sure to turn on your notification bell so you know when we launch a new video, because we're known for doing those spontaneous videos like we did all last week. So be sure to turn on that notification bell. Thanks for watching and take care.